It says, "Verily I say unto you, before the earth shall pass away, Michael, mine archangel, shall sound his trump, and then shall all the dead awake, for their graves shall be opened, and they shall come forth, yea, even all. And the righteous shall be gathered on my right hand unto eternal life, and the wicked on my left hand will I be ashamed to own before the Father. Wherefore I will say unto them, Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. And now behold, I say unto you, never at any time have I declared from my own mouth that they should return. For where I am, they cannot come, for they have no power. But remember that all my judgments are not given unto men." Woo! How deep do you want to get into that? Is it? But this
we don't have that much. We don't have that much time remaining.
No, we don't. This is super interesting, though, right? Because last resurrection, obviously, are those who Christ does not claim. It's those whom he's ashamed to own before the Father. So they are those who had no part with him, that rejected him completely and outright. Like, not just in name, but in principle, in virtue, in integrity, in character. Okay? These are the true wicked who rejects Christ. And what does he say? He says, "Depart from me, ye cursed. I never knew thee. Ye never knew me." Right? But he says he curses them to the place prepared for the devil and his angels, which is spirit prison, right? It's the devil and the angels are cursed with no body. Okay, they are cursed where they are. But that is the place by which these people are cursed to. And then he goes on to say, there's a lot about this I haven't revealed. Okay, that was it. Never at any time have I declared from my own mouth that they should return, which is kind of weird. Like, that's kind of saying they're not participating in the resurrection, which sounds very wrong because we preach a universal resurrection, but that's kind of what it sounds like. And then he says, remember that all my judgments are not giving unto men, meaning there's parts of this I don't, like, with good reason, I don't bother revealing, because this is what you're saying, it's not really profitable to have details on what damnation looks like what good is that to us? Like, that's not the purpose of the gospel, is to get us to damnation and teach us about it, right? See? So, but what is interesting is that, like, you have to make, all of this has to make sense with the overall doctrine, right? We preach a universal resurrection. We preach that resurrection is available to all, and that is true, and it has to be true. But at the same time, we have people who are being cursed and cast into the place prepared by the devil, where they will not return, and it's very interesting, because these are those who reject Christ, who reject the principles and ordinances of the gospel completely. And it's just what my mind I ponder on this, like, what does this mean? It's like, well, resurrection is an ordinance. Okay, resurrection isn't just some mystical thing that happens. It's an ordinance of the gospel, which means you have to be a participant in the ordinances of the gospel to then have access to resurrection. So while it is universal and offered freely, the individual has to accept it. Thank you for watching. If you found this content spiritually enlightening, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Like the gospel, these little things make all the difference, and it helps the algorithm push out better content for everyone to enjoy on YouTube.